Good morning, traders. Can you guys hear me? Let's do a quick sound test. Can you guys hear me? Good morning, traders. Can you guys hear me? Let's do a quick sound test. All right, so let's check the SPY. SPY is really moving up. It came down, touched the 436, and the last 2 days was really awesome. So it's moving back to the green territory and making all-time high. The next one, if we look at the Nasdaq and we see the same picture, it came down close to the 50 moving average, bounced back from the moving averages, and now it is on top. So it's really strong. The market is really strong. The fundamentals are really strong. And now let's quickly check some of the gappers today. So let's do the gap down stock. So only the gap down stock today, what I see based on the filtering is Uber. So Uber, we know 66 came down few days ago on the earning. It gapped down and then bought back up all the way to the 45, and now it gapped down and also lost the previous support, filled that gap, and right now close to the $37 support. Right now it is 3% down. If you look at the 5-minute chart, you will see, I don't know what's the news, why it came down so much. If you guys have any news, please share with me. And we can see that it gapped down from $40 to 37.50, almost $2.5 range, and then bounce back stock to $39. So right now it's just making a bull flag, and this is what it is. This is the way it is we see right now. And if we find the support and resistance, definitely we say that 38.80 is a resistance, and then this is a support, and this is the way I wanted to play. I wanted to play within this range of the stock. Morning, a friend. The next one I have is a gapping up stock, but it looks weak right now. I tried to went long in the morning in the pre-market session. I stopped out. So if you look at it here in the pre-market, I went long. I thought this is gonna continue moving back up, but it failed, and I stopped out here. And after that, I couldn't find any nice opportunity. This is the XM is a bio, medicine company, I guess, for pharmaceutical company, and it is pending news on the stock is that the Fed is previewing their drugs approval. So that's why it was up very much of the 30%. Right now it's coming down. I think it's making a support here, so we'll keep an eye and we'll see that if we can find some kind of a support here. I'm not interested in going short. Only reason is because the Fed news is update anytime if the news comes in. This may trigger a sharp upside move. So if you want to trade, just trade a little oversized. Don't go over, because if it news spiked up and it moved a couple of points, then we're just going to be struggling. So, just keep an eye on that. This looks interesting right now. Look how beautifully it's holding this 26, 27, but very low volume. I didn't try moving back to short because I don't see any good volume after that. Only see volume on this area. That's why I traded. But after that, there is no nice volume. So keep an eye on this. Louis is saying is because of some judge ruling in California for Uber. So yeah, just keep an eye on the Uber. It is down 3%, right? And then, but if you look at the 15-minute chart, you will see here that after 7 o'clock is just moving back up. Next one, what we have here on the gapping up stock. Let's quickly check. Um uh, ADI. I never traded that. ADI. Uh, is this is a semiconductor company. I never traded that. It is gapping up by 2% today. It comes into a criteria, nice volume. Uh, it's trying to move back up. So if semiconductor is in play, I see the Nvidia is also in play today. So definitely the AMD is also going to be in play, and also MU. So MU has been beaten in the last few days too much. If you look at it, so I fell in on my weekly scan. I felt that this may be the day today is gonna move up. So keep an eye this 71 area. I'm gonna closely look at this area. Right now it is around 70-60, and it can bounce from that area. So let's keep that MU. And I don't know, I never traded this stock. It looks spready right now. It's almost 75-cent spread. It's maybe just a pre-market on the 5 minute chart. Let's look at the some other day. Uh, so very big candles. Yeah, it's a big candles. So it may seems like this might be spready stock. We'll keep an eye. That if it's not that spready, then we're gonna trade that. But for now, for sure, we can put AMD. And AMD right now not doing anything. But if you look at it, 60-minute chart, you will see here that it just keep moving up, right? And this 106, 107 is a resistance area, so we need to see whether it can break 106 or not. And 106 is a very important area, and then we have a 108. So we need to keep an eye on those areas, and we'll see what it does. MU we already discussed, and then NVDA is extended today, is moving up, making all-time highs again. So let's keep an eye. We'll see that, can we get any reversal? Or today is also, continuation day. So we need to keep an eye. Don't force the trade on the short side. But we'll keep an eye. We'll see that if we can find some sort of an opportunity on the short side or on the long side, because it seems extended right now, making all-time highs. So we'll keep an eye on this. We need some sort of this kind of a pattern to short the stock, but right now, we don't see is all bullish patterns on the 15 minutes, even on the 60 minutes. So even on the daily chart, weekly chart, is very bullish. So we keep an eye on this. I'm gonna put that stock into the listing. So let me just put it here quickly. Um, so we discussed Uber, we discussed MU, AMD, NVDA, and AXSM. So far, these are the ones. Let's check it out. The other ones, what I have, Mara, Riot, they all are moving up. Let's check the Hood first. Hood is moving up today. Um, so if you look at the daily, really big days on August 3rd and 4th, and then it's just coming down. After earning is also gapping down. Right now, this pre-market touched the 42.50, and right now trying to move up. 45 is going to be an important resistance. Uh, 45 is definitely an important resistance. Now let's see what is going to be doing it. So right now in the pre-market, it is just making 500,000 shares, and it just keep moving up. We have seen that the price action is not really good on the stock. It's a very ugly price action. Move up, move down, but it's a jerky price action. So we can keep an eye. but I'm not really overly optimistic on this stock because this is the way it trades. Okay. Next one, what I see is let's check it out. The PFE. PFE has Pfizer has done some acquisition on the TRIL. So let's first check the TRIL. TRIL, see no price action. It's just because the acquisition has been done. A lot of shares are going through on the same price, but the interesting would be in play, which is the PFE. PFE right now gapped up after hours and then consolidated underneath the $50 value. So it's been a long time we didn't trade at PFE, but PFE has some volatility now. We can definitely look at the daily and find some support resistance. If it's gonna break over 50, 50 could be high is the 51.82. Um, but right now we see here that it is consolidating underneath of the high. So right now is a range of a $1. Mara and Riot is also uh, very active. It's breaking out this 37 level. Uh, last few days I'm really struggling with these Bitcoin stocks because these stocks gapped up but then sell off and but they stay within their opening ranges. But this really sell off really hard, so you just get confused whether it is a strong or it doesn't strong. So it's really hard to trade them. But every morning it gaps up but it's hard to trade them. So this is the way it is right now. Overnight it's just gapped up. We'll see that do we get some clean price action on these stocks. And right now we see is it clearly moving and having some supports around. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. Another one is a Chinese stock, the JD. JD is only 1.7% gap up. Is has earning today. And right now, if you see, there's no positive sentiments around the Chinese stocks. But we can keep an eye because it has earning, is a good company. The users are all-time high. Uh, but do we gonna get the clean price action? Not sure, not sure because of the sell-off is being done. If you look at it, if you compare the Baba chart and the JD looks much stronger. It didn't lose the previous support, which was created around 61. If you recall it, the gap down and it's moved up all the way to 73. Now came down, holding the $60 support, now moving back up. So that is a very strong uh, than the JD. And if you look at the Baba, you will see that Baba had lost all the support. That was the same day Baba move up, touch the 200, but then now come another $50. So Baba seems very weak. Now it's can two scenario is maybe that all other Chinese stocks going to follow like a JD and move back up, or the JD after earning, JD gonna sell off too. So because if you look at the Baidu, if you look at the Baidu, they just follows like a Baba. If you look at the Billy is exactly did the same thing, move up and then sold off. Even with despite the good earning, it didn't have any positive impact on the stock price. So right now it is we need to follow closely price action on both side, and we don't need to get trapped on one side of the stock movement. Okay, Moderna is also up today 2%. And that's it. That's all I have. What you guys have? Hi, Bridget. Yeah, good luck to you. Yeah, keep an eye out. These are some stocks today. I think Uber is looks good for the gapping down. Uh, other stocks which are not really big gappers, but you know, definitely had an impact. Just like Mara and Riot, almost 8% up today. BTBT 5%. Hood 4%. So these are strong stocks, but it's just a jerky price action on these stocks, so it's a bit tough to read them, at least for me, because they do not have a clear direction on these stocks. So it's Monday morning, so just take it easy. Don't rush. Take your time to trade. We just need a one good trade. to make a day. NCTY, let me check. NCTY, I think is also the Bitcoin play, I guess. So NCTY is 1482 right now. Daily is still underneath of the prior highs, not as like Amara and Riot. Uh, looks okay. I mean, Mara and Riot are much better. Oh, other stock which I forgot to mention. Look at the added was I was doing a pre-market weekend scan, and I found a very beautiful pattern of a continuation. I didn't expect this added to gap up today, but it is gapping up. Very low volume. That's why I didn't in my pre-market gapper, but I was looking on the daily chart and it looks very good to me. Right now, it is already 10% up, so we'll see that. We'll keep an eye. We might find some nice opportunity to play the stock. Uh, right now, it is really up 10%, so I don't know what it's going to do. We have a resistance around 68.40, and right now it is close to 660, 66.40. Uh, you know, uh, almost breaking out. So we'll see what it does. But like looks good. Uh, added looks good. Yeah. All right. So the guys, this is all I have. We'll stay focused. Trade small, safely. Only way to make money in the stock market is to preserve your capital. If you have capital, then you can make money. If you lose capital, you're never gonna make money back because losing capital is lost and you need more money now to gain. So always risk management is your first priority. Manage your risk. Um, don't focus on how much you can gain, but also focus on how much you can lose. Just like if I give you example, uh, exam, if I have not stopped out on the 50-cent stop, I took the 50-cent hit immediately. If I didn't stop out, look at this, how much I can lose. Is a $28. It went down all the way to 25.50. So, managing your risk is very important. And and if you think the stock need to move up, and if it's not moving, immediately comes out or reduce your risk. That's very important for you to preserve your capital. I was watching it. I found couple of times nice bear flags on trading on the short side, but I was not very comfortable because of the low volume, and also there was a very strong gap up stock, a lot of news coming in, so I don't want to get stuck on the short side of this stock. But look at it, after 25 bottom is just keep teetering around on the same area. So I don't know what it's going to do. We'll keep an eye on the stock once the market going to open. So risk management is the key. Risk management is the key. Is a Monday morning. Take it easy. All right. Well, if I do some good trades, I'm gonna share the recap. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you.